This is Hannibal here from thehannibaltv.com with a quick news update. According to Dave Meltzer, Steve Austin is in talks with WWE about potentially appearing at Wrestlemania next year in LA, where Austin lives, I believe. And of course, he was probably the most talked about thing about last year's WrestleMania, and they need people that can draw. So I don't see why he wouldn't do it if they're willing to pay him millions to appear, because they can work around whatever limitations he has. And apparently now in 2022, it's huge news, and it's an incident when a fan throws a cup at a wrestler. Apparently a fan threw some liquids at Scarlett over the weekend in Peoria, Illinois, and the arena made a statement about it. Scarlett didn't really complain or make a big deal out of it, but I just find it funny that now, like, it makes the news if a fan throws anything at a wrestler, especially if it's just liquid or something. Because, like, I remember it happens in Canadian independence all the time, but I remember in Puerto Rico, they had like these pizza pocket type things that people would whip at us all the time, and they'd be hot and it would burn, and they would do it just to be assholes there. So that was just part of the job description. Especially there was an arena in Ponce where, like, the stadium, the bleachers, like, backed right on to where you got out of the dressing room, and the fans could, like, stand at the top of the bleachers and whip whatever they wanted at you as you were coming out of the dressing room to make your way to the entrance. And security there was crap, particularly in WWC. But also, Dark Side of the Ring, I guess, is doing an episode on Abdullah the Butcher next year that I'm going to be taking part in. I was just talking to them today, so that should be interesting. I recently watched the Stampede Wrestling Tales from the Territories, AWA one, both Memphis ones, and the Polynesian Pro Wrestling one, which I have to say, for the Polynesian Pro Wrestling one, saying that Peter Maivia, The Rock's grandfather, ripped Billy Robinson's eye out. I mean, come on, he still had his eye even at the end. And Meltzer actually wrote in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that incident actually happened in Japan, and not in Hawaii, as was told. But I mean, they're just airing what the wrestlers in the episode are saying, just like I just air what wrestlers say on my channel, and I really don't have control over it. Hello, William. How are you doing? Supposedly it's going to snow here tonight. So I did go for a run yesterday, and I made the mistake of not wearing gloves. And while I still ran for more than an hour, my hands were very, very cold. Brett, yes, I remember that too, when Hogan turned heel and fans started throwing stuff in the ring. I don't remember the Daytona Beach place ever making a statement about that. I mean, if you're getting heat enough for someone to throw something at you, of course they could also have a disability. It happens less and less these days, but I just find it funny that it's in the news, because I don't remember back in those days, like, that it was actually a newsworthy topic that people threw drinks at Hulk Hogan. That used to just be like an everyday occurrence in wrestling. And good for Scarlett and Karrion Kross if they're getting heat. So wish everyone a good afternoon. I'll probably do another update later tonight once the Raw rating comes in. Let us know in the comment section if you want to see Austin at WrestleMania. Malik, any interviews coming up? Well, the UFC founder, Art Davie, tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. I am interviewing live on this channel. I'm looking forward to that. It's the 30th anniversary of UFC, actually last Saturday. So time flies. And what else? Mario Mancini. All you guys wanted him back. You didn't get enough of him. Thursday at 5 p.m. He's doing an interview with me. Kiwi from Alan Funk from WCW Sunday at 3 p.m. And I'm working on a bunch of others. And if you want to help support this channel and make your questions a priority during these live interview streams, become a channel member. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you for your views and support. Either way, have a great afternoon.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews,